My name is Clay Roberts. I'm going to go over drive line angles. This truck right here is International. We'll go over the yoke, differential angle, but all drive line angles. Right here what I have is a digital protractor. And what I do, I set it down, I turn it on, make sure it's on a good level surface. I'll zero it out. Hold it for a second and it should zero itself out. So it's zeroed out now. So now once I zero it out, I'm gonna leave it at zeroed out for that, for each angle that I shoot. First I'll start here. And when I do my drive line angles, I shoot my drive line angles in the way the drive shaft is. So in a normal situation, I go ahead on and I have these off of here. Or I could put a socket here to hold that which it would give it different. But this is just a demonstration, so I'm just going over a demonstration to explain drive line angles. So right here, I will put it here, and I will hold it here until it gives me a number. Right here is roughly 3.5. All right, so I would take this reading and mark this reading on my paper, right? And I show that the arrow is pointing down. Then I will move back to the back and do the same thing. See how right here is 4.4. Like I said before, that this was not this cap wouldn't be here for me to get my drive line angles for my drive shaft. And the arrow's pointing down on hips, and I would note both of those. And what I would note both of those is if they're both the same, in the same direction, when I would put those two angles together, I would subtract them. Now, if the arrows were different in opposite directions, then I would add them together. Okay, and the biggest difference in between, the variance in between I would have should be 1 degree. And the greatest, is 0.5 degrees, a half a degree. And 3 degrees is the most that I can have out altogether. And 1 degree is the most in difference I can have in taking. Okay? So, all right, that would be, so I would take those measurements, and that's my drive shaft. And in the instance that these brakes right here now are locked up on this truck, and it's just a demonstration, so I'm just explaining how it goes. All right, I would turn this shaft from the U-joint, well, this U-joint here on this differential is facing down like this one is, and then I would take it, of course, this one would turn the same way, so it's down like this, at the bottom. So I would take this and turn this drive shaft, but this would go at the bottom just like the drive shaft is. And this would be called my transmission angle. And I would do the same thing in the back here, move from here to here, and that would be my differential angle. And I would do the same thing. I would hold it in the same direction, this way, but it would be on this one. I would hold it in the same direction as if this one was here, and get it, write it down, mark the side whether it's down or up, and I would do the same thing. That would give me my differential, and I would do the same thing here. If this one was down here, the same thing. I would put it right here, mark this one to see whether it was down or up, and mark the degrees. And that's the same thing. I would subtract or add them together to see what my drive line angle would be for that. So that's just the drive line angle. Another thing it was called is phasing. The transmissions can be in phase, and that's when your knuckles are in the same line. Like this cap is with that cap, this cap is with that cap. So we're gonna make sure that we won't have too much vibration or anything in there, because if it's out of phase, it causes vibration in there, and then over a increased time, it shorten the life of your U-joints, because the phase will be different, the vibration and the needle barrels and stuff will wear out a lot quicker. So when we're doing phasing, we'd have this down here, like we had, and we would have this, we would do our phasing this way. And we will mark to see it this way is for phasing, and this way as for your drive line angle. So right here, we will do the same thing. Mark our degrees here, whether it's up or down. We'll come back to the back and do the same thing again. Mark the degrees here, whether it's up or down. In the same way, we subtract them. If they're opposite, we would add them together. And that would give us our drive line angles. If we had to make any corrections from there, we'd make corrections from there. But that's it for our drive line angles. Thank you guys.